You should know. Yeah, 1.5 mils, no joke. It's pretty hard to break 1.5, 1.8 without doing the really hard stuff like ball and chaining or taking a hired hand through 4-1 to 4-2. I, on the other hand, have not had almost any time for dailies. New girlfriend taking up all my time. Yeah, so I'm actually just playing the game, and it will see, for example, I kill a green snake, and it'll say, okay, you've filled one of the journal entries. Hey, Kenny. Oops. You hit the damsel. You killed the damsel. That's another journal entry. So you can see in the top left it says journals. A journal is 2 out of 154, or 114 rather. I can enter the mines and it's going to unlock the mines. So pretty nice little tracker here. For every run it's going to track the number of damsels I rescue. It's going to track almost everything I do. It's really cool, and it's just so far been really a weekend project with this guy named Sawyer. I'm just helping him test it, and presumably there will be a grind episode, maybe even just a casual one on the fly of people really testing out the tracker and maybe getting new PBs, or maybe maybe trying for the first time. I think we're at about 6 people so far, maybe 5 or 6. And that's just completions. Cool. One sec with that question. So you could do a no gold hell run, that's pretty difficult. You can do a lot of choices actually. Super dangerous shopkeeper. Because he's trying to kill the hired hands. Casanova, hell is good. No coffin in here? That's unfortunate. So, in the hell run, you almost automatically get the public enemy one. Big money in a hell run for sure. In fact, that hell run is really where you get a lot done or where you fail pretty hard. I usually will try for Casanova on the no gold component. Oh man, that's the question. A lot of opinions on that, on both sides actually. Oops. Whatever, that's the boulder achievement. So the only difference with the AJE and all characters portion is, and you know this, you're just not remembering this in the context of all achievements, but you gotta get to the black market first to unlock Carl. So in all journal, you have a good run if you're... Oh, nice. Is this a score run? If your first run is a hell run, that's a really good start to all journal entries. But you need your second hell run to be the one that makes it far in all characters. Man, what a beautiful start for a score run other than no Ujat. Not 2 hell runs, you gotta get 2 trips to the black market. So you take, in all achievements, you take more of the Ujatas, so you can burn the chip to Carl. I probably should put a guide together in the same way that what's his name, Bum did for all journal entries. Because I've thought about it a decent amount. Alright, so that's rope split. Another thing this tracker could keep track of is which split you're on. Or which shortcut you're on. Hey, wow, lots of people. Come on. Nice. Try to get the Kapala here. And yeah, I want to try to get... I might do a big money just for the tracker's purpose. Even though I can't go to hell. Can't do a full hell run on this one. Wow, look at... everyone's here. That should be Carl. Maybe. Good Lord. So I got Carl. I should maybe be thinking about resetting here. That's Carl again. Damn it. whatever, I want to do this. Just for funsies. What am I even doing? This is not efficient, but it's fun. Hacha! Okay. Got him. So I have the robot and I still have the worm character to do. I'm not going to hell. I'm trying to remember which way to kill myself to maximize value. Is my Carl broken? Oh, I got Public Enemy, that's nice. Ah, I see how. What? That should be Speedlunky, new character. Alright, I can reset now. My game sometimes stays open when I close it. Alright. Quick starts. Carl, nice. Alright, so we've unlocked Carl. Which means hell runs count from now on. I wasted a little bit of time doing Speedlunky there, but that's okay. It wasn't a lot of time. And I'm learning a little bit more about the tracker. Oh boy. Eggplant run? I should have been looking for damsels, maybe. Because ideally this would be the health component. I'll look up here for the key. Alright, cheat sheet game. What? Look at that sick bomb right there. So I'll go for health if I can. Alright, I can't for both good and bad reasons. So the bad reason is I can't get the City of Gold character. The good reason is, the reason why I can't is because this should be the Spider-Girl. Oh my god. She might be on the next level though. If I were a Spider-Girl, I'd be on the next level. Alright, 10k gold split. Spider-Girl, please. Oh boy. Bye, friend. You're still alive. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. Never give up. Alright, keep the damsel alive. Lots of things are happening in chat. Well, this is a terrible black market, but that's okay. Because this can't be my hell round. We got the... Wait, I didn't get credit for the ghosts? What? Why didn't I get credit for the ghost? Am I crazy? Did I not pick up the crystal skull? Okay. Yeah. Don't kill the damsel! I don't know about that. When has the all journals tracker been wrong though? Mammoth please? Mammoth? Alchemy hosts. Oh no! Does this level not have a cast? Oh, damsel. Oh my god. I had 9 Casanova too. Jeez. What a wasted run. So that couldn't have really even been my hell run either. I was just kind of messing around. I was gonna do a really tight big money run though, as a hell run. Man, that sucks, man. Whew. Had everything I needed. Should be ropes, I think. One more level, I mean. Ropes, maybe? Oh, I didn't read it. Damn it. Let's see what he took. Alright, I have no ropes. It's probably ropes now. I'm gonna guess ropes. useless. What? Bitchy? What? Oh my god. Oh. Fuck you. Fuck you. What the f— it only knocked out one? What? What? Come on, man. I guess if you do it at point blank range, it must do that. Beats me, let me guess. Alright, speedrun, let's go. GG. Even when it, like, is unfair and just F's me. Got him. Alright. No, I didn't get what I needed anyways, which is this. Alright. I'm watching that on replay. Oh boy. You got me, game. Dear Lord, I have lost my shotgun. I have regained my shotgun. Please be the exit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye, friends. Alright, what am I doing now? Guess I'll grind for some BMs. Maybe also looking for some castles. Maybe some big blue frogs. Maybe some bees. I think I heard some bees there, not sure. This is one. Sometimes. Yeah, he's the one hang up right now is over how to deal with the addicted grind. He has the same reservation about it that most people do, but he's still learning. It's alright. He's kind of looking for a fire pot. But I do have to do the co-op achievement. You made me pick up green gloves, you little bastard. Oh boy, I gotta keep. Bombs? No bombs? Alright, this'll have to do. How am I gonna squeeze big money out of this? You will get the no gold achievement. Hey, I need you. Roasted. It's easier with all the trackers open. That was actually a brilliant bomb, but not where I wanted it. Help. This isn't happening. No paste. The start of this run there's a lot of thinking, and then based on the decisions you've already made, it becomes pretty, no hull run this time. So based on your decisions, it becomes clear what to do next usually. paste. I'm trying to turn this into big money without enough bombs. Vaults, please, vaults. See you, loser. Alright, I got double delivery there. Alright. Damn you, Derek. Give me something. So, hell is complete when you do all characters. This one character is unlocked when you defeat hell. So what a future version of this will ideally have is it will track your number of achievements. But there's some that are just duplicative, like hell is duplicative with all characters. The idea is we don't have a ton of space for a tracker, and so instead of having all 20, they'll be the main ones. Oh, what in the world? It's the second time I've just gotten wrecked by that. So that couldn't have been my hell run once again because I got a wet fur character. So like these characters like wrecking me. I'll try to do the key run. So it only became a big time loss because I kept going after the wet fur character. I was going to try to knock out a big money attempt. But yeah, second temple just crushed by an arrow trap. I don't even think I triggered it. Maybe I did, I don't know. Who's to say? So on the hell run, you want to get the City of Gold character in a coffin, and since only one coffin spawns every seed, as soon as I saw the wet fur coffin, I knew this would not be the hell run. So I'm getting good luck and I'm finding these rare characters, but that good luck's only actually helpful in a dedicated all characters run. It's not helpful, it's not as helpful in all achievements. Also, did I just get the Ujet? God damn it. Alright, so this, I'm committing to a hell run, I suppose. You little son. Please be a jetpack, please be a jetpack. So all I gotta do is ask. Got him. My journal entries tracker is really messed up right now. I've got some of these items several times. Oh. Black market? Alright. No bombs. Please be a generous BM. So my AJE tracker says I need the specs, but I just got another set of specs. I don't know who to believe anymore. Yeah, which is strange that tried and tested tracker is on the fritz. Maybe it knows I'm cheating on it. Gotta do one last check for the Moai. Hopefully I didn't F that up. Always relief every time. Alright. What am I at? You want a key from me? There's the vaults. 6 bombs left. No big deal. Derek. Help. What did I get credit for? Boop 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 boop. Alright. I really can't take much. Game, please. So, City Goat character, that's why I hadn't been able to do a hell run previously. I don't have bombs. Is that bombs? Please. Matic? I can work with that. Stomp. Kappa? Strats? Oh boy. This is my big moment. Got him. I don't know because the tracker's broken whether I got credit for... What the fuck? blue guys. I don't even know if I got credit for the blue guy, unfortunately. Blue guy? Oh, blue guy. Just chilling. Blue guy, please? Blue guy! No! Thank God. Yeah. Got him. Don't leave without getting the gold from Yama. Just chilling. Let's go. Blue guy, please. What a nightmare. He was just about to jump into lava. Why would he do such a thing? Oh. Alright, big money, automatic, new character. I'm gonna see what's up with this all journals thing. Remaining journal entries. This is busted. It won't even let me close. Live split close, live split close. Splunky splitter activity. Alright, cool. Everything's crashing. My characters aren't updating either. Damn it. I'm trying to fix some back-end stuff here. Alright. Locked, live split, Splunky splitter. It's all fucking broken. Task manager. Interesting thing is, this is not a bug with the new untested tracker. It's the old stuff that's messing me up right here. Alright, all journal, all characters. Please. Alright. Where's all characters? What the f... It wants me to update my version. Alright guys, I'm losing time. Alright, nice. Just looking for the haunted castle. Oh, it didn't give me one, did it? I didn't get credit for the green guy? What? So I just need the haunted castle and a couple of free temple things. If that Casanova run had worked out, this would actually be a decent run. Minus all the hardware stuff too, I guess. Or the software stuff. So looking for Dead is Restless. I'd also probably look around for an altar if I saw... Alright, I saw an altar. I need the golden monkey. Alright, that's not happening. Crystal monkey, that's right. Alright, here's the correct way to do this level. On all characters. Fuck this up now. Well, I've effed one thing up. I have to have a manly duel with this guy. Got him. Alright, just do it. Just do it. Alright. I'll do it for myself. Go key split. The shield is the buggiest item in Spelunky. Maybe the mitt. And you just saw a really dumb bug. Why me? Got him. Oh my... Wait, what? Oh my god. Alright. Damsel, please. I forgot what I was even doing. Alright, GG. Oh, I'm doing the key split, I guess. Oh, yeah. Alright. So looking for gold skull, gold key, both of those. Either or. I don't want those things. Don't tempt me. Damn. Got him. So there's a coffin down there. That's what I was doing. Only one more of these jungle levels to get through. Good lord, no! I am dead. I'm alive. Where's my damsel? Hello, damsel. I feel like this is gonna get me killed. Trying to be safe is always unsafe. That could be alive. Alright, we're safe now. Nothing can go wrong. Oh. Oh my god. Got him. Everything's exploding. I invented this, don't steal. It's copywritten. That is an extrat. Deal with it. What did he do? What was an extrat? I don't know. No damsel. GG. What the f... Alright, no damsel. never gotten owned so hard by a scorpion. That actually might be true. What? I saw that. I would like some crates, please, filled with bombs, bomb bags, bomb boxes, bomb crates. This I like. I'm invincible. IDD, QD. Invincible and mobility. Eight HP. IDD, QD, ID, KFA. Please no. Thanks, pork and or beans. I want it. I fucked up. Boodaloo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I would like a crate of bombs. That would be acceptable. Help! Did I not get credit for that? Help. Help. What the fuck? I'm triggered. Piece of shit. Alright, GG. What nonsense will end this no gold portion? Will it be an invisible thwomp? Will it be gold right here? Alright, this has got to be the exit. I can feel it. I wish... Alright. Triggered. So do I go up for items? There's the ninja up there. I'm only making it worse. That's not a spot either. Alright, this is the spot. I can feel it. Ugh. Son of a bitch. I bought my head on Olmec. Unbelievable, man. What am I even doing? No gold is such a killer in this. I psych myself out every time. Luckily, this has never been a PB attempt. Not from like the first 30 minutes. Man, I'm just gonna get my ninja friend. He maybe kill some croc guys. I don't know why I'm not getting credit for the crocodile. Hey, there's my monkey. Dear Lord. I'm gonna be a monkey. I should have killed him. Alright. Hey! This is the guy who's put together the tracker. So that's all journal entries? Oh yeah, actually I'm sorry. Yeah, the timer's on my screen, but no one else's. I trimmed it with the original version. I'll pull the full timer up in just a moment. I can't believe no one commented on that yet. Why is there no timer? I think the 19 out of 20 is when you get all of the achievements minus 1, but I don't know if it's addicted or teamwork. Oh. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free! Yes. Easy game. Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. Alright. Gonna do a quick little fix here in achievements, edit scene. There we go. How do I just get rid of characters? The old stuff is actually the stuff that's crashing, not the new stuff. Kinda frustrating. I'm dead. Oh, I get what he's asking. So he's asking if the 19 out of 20 will stop when you get 19 achievements, but no, it's a very specific set. It's the one that doesn't include addicted. Just like some people talked about not doing the death grind for characters, the thinking is there might be people who want to do only the 19 that don't involve the death grind if addicted. So we're just sort of seeing what people are interested in. Or that's the idea. Maybe there's a better name for it, like all but addicted. But yeah. Yep, Kirby. Yeah, the non-addicted split will actually be pretty useful for comparing people who do all of the death grind last, but it's actually kind of nice to space it out throughout the run. Especially for the all characters part. Hate to backtrack, but this is better. Wait, why do I not have the ninja? Anyone seeing this? Didn't I just get the ninja? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the ninja. What the I'm so confused. Well, it says 5 characters left on both screens, though. And I can't think of another one that I've missed. What in the world? Was that another character up there? If I did, then that coffin wouldn't have been there. But I might have gotten the rushing water one? Oh no, man. Everything's a lie. How are you still alive? The green ninja popped out. Yeah, the problem is there's a good chance... Oh god, alright, let's do it. There's a good chance the green ninja doesn't actually correspond to the green ninja. But that's a good eye for noticing. Appreciate it, man. Oh, what? Oh, that's only number 4. So I need basically all of them if I want to do Casanova. I really wish I hadn't effed that up. Arg. Please be an exit. I only have 2 bombs again. It's really frustrating. What the fuck? Goodbye, noble puppy dog. Defense. I actually really enjoy the Casanova achievement. It's silly. Oh, you jerk! Slipping out here. A damsel cry. What are you trying to say? You're the damsel that's gonna get me killed. Casanova complete. Alright. No gold. Olmec attempt number 2. He went in the lava the first time. I got 2 ropes. God damn it. Every stomp behind me. Alright, so far so good. Dear Lord. Alright, no gold complete. I can get the ninja again. Spelunky crashed. Nice. Task manager. Kill Spelunky. Open Spelunky. That was cool. No gold and Casanova. Not on a hell run. Let's go get my friend the ninja. I'm testing this all wrong, by the way, because the goal of tonight was to figure out if the teamwork achievement worked, and that's the one I've saved for last. Just, I don't know. That's how I roll. Got him. If I ever got sick of it, I'm pretty sure I would have done the teamwork anyways. Beautiful. Oh yeah, exactly. Good call, Kirby. What the why? Why are you not unlocked? Yeah, Sawyer's tracker got it. Guess I'll ignore it. So there was a live split update that it wanted me to make, and I said no. And I think it's mad at me for saying no. That'd be my guess. Oh. So just going for the Mine's Coffin now. Snakes means the coffin can't show up, but it actually increases the chance of me getting the Mine's character coffin in the jungle, if that makes any sense to anyone. But if it's not on this level, it's not anywhere. There are just a couple of mechanics that people need to learn to do the all characters or all achievement run, or will make them a little bit more reliable. And that was one of them. Coffins can't appear in the snake level, but if there was going to be a coffin that spawned, it'll appear in the next available one as the original coffin was going to be, so it would have been a Mine's Coffin. Alright. So right here, there was a like 1 in 14 chance that this level would have a Mine's Coffin character. It couldn't, and so it would appear in this next level as well. I actually think the dice are re-rolled, so there's twice the opportunity. But alright. This one has a forced coffin. So I actually don't know how the game handles it. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a guaranteed one or a guaranteed not one down there. If it's a guaranteed not one down there, then we're still looking for a Mine's Coffin in 2 here. And actually, I don't believe there can be coffins in dark levels. So now 3 becomes the level where I could find the Mine's character. If all that logic works out. This would be so magical if it is. We tried. That would have been so cool if it was a 2-3 or 2-4 coffin containing a Mines character. Oh man. It's my jam. Are you my mommy? I think I'll do the Mines character and then go back to doing teamwork. I started grinding this a little earlier than I should, so I was, I guess, counting on getting lucky and I didn't. Then again, who knows, maybe there's another character that's locked and there's no Mines character. Stupid tracker not working. Not Sawyer's, the old one. Oh, 42 for Mines? I was thinking 52 for some reason. Boo-doo-doo-doo. 42.92. Okay, that sounds right. Got a text message. I feel like I should respond to it. I responded to it. Alright. GG. Just give me the Mines character and I'll do teamwork. Derek, Derek, Derek. Wow, a lot of people showed up tonight. That's pretty cool. Thanks for tuning in. Just for a little... Maybe people are excited about the All Achievements tracker. I certainly am. Miss Biggie. Miss Biggie. I don't know how this works. It might be the same way. Because this blocks another character, maybe it's still possible in 2-1. Plasma cannon. Ugh. plasma cannon. Bombs and mobility? Snakes. That is... Alright. I'm actually so confused. Coffin on a snake level? So, alright, the real story is snake pits prevent most coffins. Yeah. So coffin is always one subroom away from the main route. That was the Mines character, Kenny. And usually a snake pit will... Alright, got him. Usually a snake pit will be in a place where... We'll try to spawn... Sorry, the coffin on a snake pit level will try to spawn in a place that it can't. So, I hope that makes sense. I've actually never seen it before, but that's the strat, or that's the mechanic. Now I'm seeing coffins on every level. Didn't see a coffin on that level. Another rushing water. Maybe I should have gotten that cape. Why is there always a frog there? Every time. 3 times. Kappa. Cool. Yeah, I'll let you know if there's anything else I find. It's been pretty smooth so far. Actually, all the trouble I've had was with the existing live split trackers tonight. But I think that's because there was a live split update and I didn't accept it. So I'll do that later. I don't know. Not now. Messed up with one of the ropes. Alright, ropes will not be an issue very shortly. Only 2 bombs. This isn't the way. For 1. Oh boy. Okay. I don't have any ropes. Alright, 4-3 it is. Time to find my friend. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I have no ropes. Loop-loop. I have no... Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Alright, this is good. Let's go. Please, Derek. Please, Derek. Help. Nice. I got a death grind now. You get a you get exactly 1 coffin on every stage in 2-player, if there's at least 1 dead player. Alright. Where'd my Spelunky go? Spelunky. So strictly death farming now, looking for jungle coffins. It should be pretty rare right now. Yeah, you haven't seen that, Ethy, but it shouldn't come as a surprise to you that something weird happens when you use a mitt. One really fun one is throwing a hired hand into a Yeti. That's a winner. Or you throw it into the Yeti when you're trying to do a mitt strat, edge strat, whatever. He goes ham. Gonna get rid of this character tracker. I really like that this orders the achievements that are made. That's really pretty nice. It'd be cool if you could copy paste them somehow. Just with one button click, because it's not a, it doesn't appear as text. Also a reset function. And then a running tally of how many achievements are complete total. On pace for 320? That doesn't sound right. Way too much went wrong for that to be right. And 5.6 is low too. Dang, I didn't realize it was a decent pace. Oh, there's just a couple things. That first Casanova really messed me up. 2 hell runs didn't go. That didn't go well. Single arrow took me from 8 HP both times. Wow, it was way too much experimenting. Oop, hello. That was the first sighting. Won't cost me any time. But that was the first sighting of the coffin. Actually, one really nice thing about all characters, all achievements, is it takes the RNG out of all characters. Sounds crazy, but it's true. You get multiple chances to see the coffins and also... What's the other thing? Oh, and you can never... You don't finish before the 300 death grind, like in both of the most recent world records. Maybe the last 3 or 4, actually. things that I would have done if I thought this was a better pace. I messed around getting the last journal items. That's something that I was really good about not doing last time. Very early on, I went into both the worm and the mothership knowing that I couldn't get the robot or the meat guy. Alright. I also lost a lot of time trying to figure out why my all characters tracker wasn't working anymore. I keep looking and trying to do the same math. $900 deaths is 90 minutes. So that's 330, not 320. Was my math wrong? 90 deaths, 90 minutes. That's not, 5.6 is not right. That's a little low. That's a little aggressive. Yeah, I take your point that this could have been world record pace if I had been a little more deliberate about a lot of things. Losing that first no gold run sucked. And then the hell runs were just more unlucky than anything. But I got jetpacks. Jetpack luck was very good. That made up for some of the bad RNG and some of the bad play. That Casanova run is the one that really bugs me though. Alright, it's starting to be reasonable that I could see Coffin in the ice caves. So I gotta pay a little more attention. That's cool, Demono. Thanks for sharing. Oops. There's a second lost right there. Yeah, how reliable is that though? I'm doing good, thanks Demono. Trying to get these nerds to stop talking about a world record an hour and change before it becomes even possible. You guys do it every time. Every time. But there's still some execution. Plus I have to not get tired. But that was a quick one. That was a 5.5 second right there. Also, let me see how many... Yeah. Alright, the tracker is calculating wins plus deaths, I believe. So I had a hell completion, a no-goal completion, and I did a Speedlunky one for free, or for fun. Yeah, 57 seconds per 10 is right. Yep, that's right. I think the tracker has it perfectly right. The one thing to look back to double check to make sure, the tracker shouldn't count teamwork as a win, and I'm not sure if it did or not. That'd be the only way that it would be wrong here. But I think it has it right, based on my count. I keep getting baited by this same subroom, but it looks close enough to the ice cave coffin that I'm getting baited. I don't believe it's using the save file, but a memory? No, I don't know. Sawyer should tell you. Look at all these wet fur levels. No gold. Yep, that's right, Sawyer. Ah, very cool. Yeah, it's a really nice piece to put together in such a short amount of time without having really dove deep into the inner workings of the game. Man, come on, dude. Give me something. Last time I did this, the ice cave coffin opened without me doing anything. That was fun. So if this were all characters, I might start exploring at this point. But because it's all achievements, I get to just wait for the coffin to be visible. Pretty sure I haven't seen it yet. We saw the jungle one once. Okay. And this temple character is pretty close to being ready as well. Another 40 death grinds. And then you guys can talk me into either grinding or not. But this setup is exactly what I was hoping for, Sawyer. The one last GUI element, if possible, is you probably can't see my mouse. But a running tally of just a count of the number of achievements unlocked. And we talked about that before, and that might be a future goal. But there's a memory value for... There's an achievement for getting half of the journal items, the Kapala. This is an hour. Cool, see you, Demono. That guy, man. I don't understand. Very cool. And there's a nice spot right next to Spelunky is running to keep it. That's really nice. Almost perfect. I haven't looked at the log since the first version, but that's another thing that you guys aren't seeing on screen. It makes a folder and tracks what times, well, it's maybe not as important now, but it used to track what times each of the achievements were unlocked. I guess it's kind of a debugging folder. But very cool, very cool. You guys still thinking this is 321? Are you catching on that 5.6 is the ideal clicking, not the human clicking? Kappa. Doodle-doodle-doo. Alright, we were at max probability. $357 to $224. 357. Do 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 do. Alright, let's see if your prediction comes true. I'm using all my tricks. It means I might miss a coffin. It took me 1/100th of a second to get 19 out of 20. There's your bug right there. Go fix that. Bug detected. Tracker confirmed not good. Not good. 85, 86. Not good. Alright, so I'm gonna recalculate. Just calculate the pace I need per death rather than projections. Do I need 6 seconds per death, or less, or more? That's your job. Starting from 326 at 219. It's tight. Is it worth it? Sorry, does the actual timer stop on 1,000 addicted here, or I guess I'll find out. YOLO, let's do it, boys and girls. If MSP Gay is still here. Do 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 do. My average is more than boys. Whoa. So this would be like a 5-minute PB if I didn't have to mess around with the non-working old trackers. And it's going to be like a 2-second PB if I don't fall asleep. Seems good. This is the sort of PB / world record that invites attention to the run because it's such a bad run. Yeah, this is also a run that says sub 3 is possible. Even with the seeds that I got, sub 3 is possible. Because I lost basically 10 minutes on the first new gold run. That's real game time. The Casanova run. I got Wet Fur on one of my hell runs, and I got Swimming with the Fishies on another one. One of these Sundays we'll do like a really low-key grind with 4 people willing to run it. I'm gonna take people who have not done it first, probably. But any skill level. Yeah, Stewoid. if you're in the list, you'll need a backup person, because I don't exactly trust your interest based on recent conversations. Yeah, Kirby would be good. I'm just worried about having to cast for 5 or 6 hours. Chocolate Cake has said he's willing to do it. I think Sam CV wants to do it. That's probably 2. Stu, you made me take your name off your list when I was compiling the list of like 12 people who said they were willing to do the grind. That's why you can't be trusted. Also, what's my pace like, guys? 600 more deaths means 60 minutes. 325. Shifted hosting? Do you mean commentating or? Oh my god. 5.84? No! That's too slow. That's too slow. Nice. Commentating, yeah. I'll probably have to host. We just don't have a ton of people in the community who have a fast enough computer to host and internet connection to download 4 streams at once and then stream out the stream to Twitch and on Discord for co-commentators. So I'm sort of the main guy. We have another person we are grooming potentially to do other events. But honestly, I get a kick out of watching people all do all achievements. I saw Kirby do about half of his 6-hour run. I saw GC do 2 real attempts. The second one that worked, and the first one that he lost like 2 hours on a no gold attempt. Oh, yeah, either something got sacrificed or Anubis died. I think it's like a 2-minute world record at this point. If I keep it up. That's my estimate. I'd like to get killed by Thwomp a couple times to make it faster. Yeah, 2 to 3 minutes. So yeah, I'd say this could have been like a 3:15, 3:16 if I didn't have to mess around with non-working trackers. Also, I really just don't know what happened the first time I went after the ninja. That wasn't a huge loss, but at least a couple of minutes. Just put together a couple of these things. The no gold run that didn't work out, that was my fault. I bonked my head on Olmec's butt when he was crushing me. and have an earlier Hell Run workout, and this is a sub 3 run. So I'm saying more skill, just as good of luck, but more skill, and no software glitches. And this is 3 hours. I would say the luck was above average. Also, just strategically, I made a few blunders because I didn't expect this to be a good run. So I never, ever would have searched out for the Crocodile Man or died in lava in a real run, because you get them at this point just for free. So I'd have like a 2-hour journal run that would be up and running the whole time. But 5.68. Is that good enough? I think that's good enough. Anyways, that's another thing that we could talk about, Sawyer, is have a forecast of what your completion time is based on death count. And it wouldn't have to do all this calculations, but putting in 5.7 seconds as a standard amount of time in between deaths. So what I was thinking is, for the world record you have to do the full grind, but for non-world record times you just get credit for your time and then 5.7 seconds per death. And then you can be anywhere in the leaderboard other than first place. And of course, if you disagree with the 5.7 seconds, you can grind harder. But that's what both Mazarek and I were at when we've done ours. Some are 5.6 or 5.7. So that way it's, I don't know, it's still the same category. It doesn't change any of the physics, like if you had a starting... Yeah, of course, Kirby, you can not accept the factor, and the factor is important, but it's probably like 5.6, 5.7. Of course, if you're saving time because of a faster computer, then maybe that's not desirable either. That's a possibility. My computer tends to be on the faster side, but of course fingers will slip and so I'll miss some inputs. Maybe keyboard's a little more efficient. But yeah, we can talk about these things before the tracker really gets popular. Ah, that's true. Yeah, I'd be fine doing an extrapolation, maybe maybe 30 deaths or something, 25 deaths. People definitely get into a groove, but you also want enough observations that 2 thwomp traps doesn't lower it too much. You based on your ability, right? Yeah, and again, you could only claim world record if you demonstrated it for the whole time, but anyone else can get anywhere else on the leaderboard. Alright, Ethy, I will click that link and stop grinding for a second. Also, anyone with Adderall has a huge advantage here. Adderall's banned unless you have a prescription. That's not too. That's not. Wait, so are you saying you do or you do not like the extrapolating deaths on the same leaderboard? Heh. Keep in mind, this is like a fringe meme category right now, but there's a chance we'll make it to a MISC now that we've got a tracker. That's something that Saturn had talked about. Just enough people running and having a tracker are the two ones. You don't like in the same leaderboard? Alright. I just don't think we're going to get 2 categories on Moss ranking. And this would be the way to, I think, get the most people playing, but also sort of preserve the, I don't know, this sounds bad because I have it, but preserve the all achievements world record as someone who does all of the achievements. I like the 0.567 or 568 or 5 whatever 0.58, 0.57 as an extrapolation rather than just the demonstrated speed. Yeah, standard time for death is good. That'll take apart any differences in PCs as well. Preferably a slow one. Okay, yeah, so that'd be the 0.57, I believe. But who knows? This might be my computer has an SSD, a really good video card, a lot of RAM. I don't really want to penalize people. It's more like protect. Again, it's not something that goes into the Moss ranking or anything like that. So I don't want anyone to feel like they're getting cheated out of a good time because they don't want to grind. But like rounding up to 0.57 from 0.568 is... I mean, I guess you can call that a penalty. There's no... I bet with Ethy's computer, you're like 8 seconds per death. I haven't gotten any thwomps, by the way. If you guys are wrong about how much time this is going to take, I'll be so mad. Yeah, Ethy's like, he dies, his RAM gets dumped to his hard drive, which is not a solid state, and then the game reloads, spins up the 5600 plates. Alright, so Ethy is infinite per death right now. Still 2-minute PB? Yeah, so 5.7 is a pretty good estimate. It was a solid state. Now it's a gaseous hard drive. $5.7. Well, now that your computer's dead, your parents have to get you a new one, right? So we tell you a thermite? I don't know where this is going. But I wish a thwomp would kill me. Penalty deaths. Then people will be like, well, I was half an hour from the world record, but I'd only be 25 minutes if they gave me a better penalty or a better factor. Yeah, it's not that much. It's 0.2 seconds over 1,000 deaths. 200 seconds. So that's 3 minutes is the difference. So that's not too bad. 6 seconds might work. 10 deaths per minute. That might actually fly more with people than something that looks kind of arbitrary but isn't really. I don't think it's even 5 minutes. I think it's 3 minutes relative to close to perfect button inputs. So 5.7 would be my #1 choice, but also just the 6 of 10 per minute is pretty accurate. No. Okay, yeah, that's about right. That's about right. 3.5 is about right. Yeah. actually want to run it again tonight. Yeah, also, if we test it with other people, we might find out that that 6 seconds is what other people can die on. Or maybe they're closer to 5.8 or 5.9, but Maz and I both have pretty good computers. Pretty nimble fingers. I like that there's some buy-in on this idea. It's one that I pitched a while back, but people are sort of realizing that a lot of the other options don't either generate a second leaderboard, which isn't that desirable, or force people to do the death grind, which they complain about. So we'll see. But yeah, maybe if we got a couple people to test how long it takes them to do 30 deaths, that'd be nice to see. Also, it's pretty difficult to maintain focus at 5.7 for an hour. And this is... I'm doing 5.7, but... or so. Like, fatigue kicks in. The one thing that I haven't done is accidentally quit to menu yet. Yeah, by extrapolating I do mean with a set number for everyone. No computation, just set it to 5.7 or 6. Somewhere in there is a good range. I think we're getting kind of close to consensus, at least on people who are here tonight. Fixed factor, and then also for world record, do the whole thing. If you want to improve it, do the whole thing. Now we might just have difference in vocabulary here, Kirby. I also have not gotten killed by a thwomp once. Thwomp me. Thwomp me, bro. Telefrag me. We're not getting 2 leaderboards. If we get 2 leaderboards, it'll probably just be a 19 out of 20 leaderboard. But that reintroduces the RNG into all characters. Also, there's a disagreement over what extrapolating means. Yeah, you guys need to agree on a dictionary. What does it mean to extrapolate? Yeah, it's world record pace by somewhere between 1 and 3 minutes. It mainly depends on whether I make button mistakes. That's one version. So that's how you're using it, Ethy. Kirby's using extrapolation, where it's affected by the rate at which someone is killing themselves over a certain number of deaths. I like YouTube. Yeah, so they're both forms of extrapolation. They're both estimators, they're both estimates. But you're just using the same term to mean very different things and either agreeing or disagreeing. Yeah, I would pick a fixed number between 5.7 and 6 and use the formula that Ethy put up there. And I think that number can either be based on this run, or if other people find a different number that they can routinely get it at. It's not that arbitrary though. It's the number that both Maz and I have gotten in our world records. But yeah, 6 is fine. Six is about, if we're right, it's about a 3-minute penalty, but it will save people over an hour. And they can grind until they get sick of it, and if it's seen as a penalty, they can stop at any time, start at any time. But yeah, there are a couple other ideas, like starting with a certain number of deaths, but then it would make actually the all journals, all shortcuts, and all characters elements not valid on the leaderboard. So I'm pretty against. All right, let's do this. We did it, boys. Alright, I'm the best. Yeah, six is pretty good. Oh no, Kirby. You have to believe in Thwomp Death. If you don't believe in Thwomp Death, you have no business running this category. You might be right though. You gotta at least believe in instant telefrag deaths though. The first Thwomp Death I did there, I had paused first, so I almost surely lost a second or two. But you can't not get Thwomp deaths. It also proves that in some ways you're not scripting this grind. You guys can probably hear the controller that I'm mashing away for the last hour. But yeah, cool. I'd like to get these suggested rules into a form that a group of us agree on, so that I can bring them to Saturnin and explain to him, hey, we're going to be doing grind number 6. It's going to be all achievements, but we're going to cut it short unless someone is on world record pace. by telling people to do 19 out of the 20 achievements, and we'll give them credit for their deaths. That way we'll have a show that's like 3 hours, 4 hours, instead of 6 hours. That's my master plan, is like in the next week coalesce around a way of making this grind-worthy run without sacrificing the competitive at the top, like me, Mazarak. I think Kenny's gonna eventually come in and just wreck it, but I expect to PB tonight and then again maybe in the next 2 weeks. Alright, where are we at? Alright, this is feeling like a finally like a PB, because my old metric of 10 per minute is finally under what would be a PB for me. Yeah, everyone kind of is like 5.7 might be more accurate. It's harder to explain. That's awesome. 10 a minute. Let's see, who else has a run? Crunchy, Mazarak. Those are people I'd like to at least mention. I don't think it's something that we'll have a vote on. But just for the people who are on the leaderboard currently, I think it'd be nice to bring it up to them as a way we're thinking about changing the category. I honestly didn't believe it was world record pace because I had a couple of really big time losses, and also I had to mess with some software that slowed it down a lot as well. I was also doing things during the run that were intentionally not optimal because I wanted to look at the tracker. It's the ancient era 1 hour ago. I've died 600 times since then. What do you want from me? There were some cool runs. There was a no gold Casanova run where I got the last damsel on 4-3. That was probably my favorite of them. The teamwork run was pretty nice. I think I ended up getting a jetpack at some point. Actually, I just got a bunch of jetpacks, which made a lot of the runs fun, even the ones that didn't lead to anything. I wouldn't be surprised if I got the fastest half split on the all journal entries, because I went into the worm and the mothership on one of my first runs. It was completely insane for all characters or all achievements, but it was fun. And I actually don't hate that strategy. At least for the mothership. Going to the mothership once just for the robot seems fine. I don't know. I'd say I learned a couple things this attempt. Alright, 25 minutes is what it would be if it was 10 per minute. So that's 2:24:30, which should be world record. Or 324.30. Yeah, this is the special case of having a jetpack lets you really just crush the alien lords quickly. And I did the worm in like 32 seconds. So, I don't know. My first all journal entries run, when I got to the mothership, there was only one alien lord and it had been killed. And there were no green guys in the castle. So, stuff goes wrong. Whew. There's also some merit in doing a jumbo money with a robot, or the jumbo money strat. If you have a jetpack and low bomb count or no paste, where you maybe do an Olmec finish with the City of Gold complete, and then redo it so you can get the City of Gold character in a Hell Run. I don't know. There's lots of ideas. Really, the whole point of this is you want to get at least one run counting for multiple categories, but overall you just have to keep making progress, otherwise you get stuck on something. I might also do a no gold run on an early attempt next time. Well, at this level of optimization, and by that I mean not very optimized, I'm talking about doing a separate big money run, so that when you do your hell run, you don't have to be focusing on anything like wasting bombs on the City of Gold and on vaults. Spelunky no gold hell. I got one of those. 620, man. That's one of my best runs. Alright, we're on 324 pace for 10 second per death. Or sorry, 10 deaths per minute. I think it's gonna be 323. Got him. I can't believe this is a PB. God damn. Could have been 315 with just fooling around less and no software bugs. Nice swear. I think you're like 30 seconds off, but that's still a really good estimate for that far ahead. Sub 323. All right, I'm going for it now. Every click is gonna be a little louder. I have carpal tunnel all of a sudden. Give me some thwomps, baby. Thwomp could have, I don't know, maybe even better. I've spent... I know, 0 telefrags. 0 telefrags means it's like less than in 1 in 800 chance. But I think a lot of us have had it happen to them. Nice. Alright, these are all frame perfect inputs right here. I'm going for 5.5 seconds per death. I love Sushi Burrito and Aka CB. Capital A, lowercase ka, uppercase CB. Oh no! That's the 2 seconds I needed to be under 323. Alright, we're back. Yeah, also, there's no way I'm getting rid of 323. You guys are out of your minds. What if this isn't a world record, guys? I'm quitting, right? I have to quit. I have to quit the game. Alright, so 160, 16 minutes. That's 3:23:50 something. Oh, you son of a bee, Kirby. Alright, we're back. 5.6, let's do it. I fucked up. Damn it. I want to surf these mummies. Oh yeah. Get wrecked. I really wish I could make myself sweat from this. God, or at least get my heart rate up past 62. Choco! How'd you fall asleep? It was awesome. Good Shmarming? You are witnessing history. A lot of history in Spelunky today. Today was the first Moss news revealed on a grind. So that's 4 solid hours of listening to my voice. Plus another 3 hours, 24 minutes of watching me death grind for a new All Achievements world record. That's about it, actually. How come these nerds won't update me on what I need for a 322? I actually believe it's a 322 now. So 322, this has come up a couple times, but it's an important number in the competitive esports world. There was a Russian Dota 2 team that had secured their place in a tournament and were the favorites to win, and they intentionally threw a game and made $322 in Dota 2 cosmetic items in a loss where they had bet against themselves. So these players lost salaries, invites to prestigious tournaments, and it was all for $322. Most of them were banned for life, but then unbanned. I will watch the international for sure. I actually went 2 years ago. It was pretty cool. I'll probably also buy some t-shirts. I'm terrified to play because I would ruin my team. Alright. Alright, need 100 deaths. It's gonna be 323, isn't it? Son of a bee. 1 minute PB. I'll do my best, team. Yeah, that's a good point, Stu. The most fun I've had in the grind was for the Spelunky fundraiser. I was amazed because I picked this degenerate time slot. It was like 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. Maybe it was midnight to 4, and quite a few people stayed up just watching. And I got the 359 and change. That was a sick run. I did it for a larger group for the really longathon. It was a marathon of runs that are not cool enough for the main events. And I messed up on a couple of runs in ways that still haunt me. Actually, I've forgotten how. I know there's a untriggered arrow trap on my big money hell run that ruined me. Man, this is gonna be like 3:23:05. Yeah, the RLAT community was really fun. In fact, it was organized around the Baten Kaitos 100% speedrun challenge. That's not. I just lost another second. Maybe it is. I'm like 2 deaths behind where I would feel comfortable saying this is 3:22. I love how Kirby finally got a spreadsheet out that's realistic. I'm gonna say that the tracker is wrong by at least 0.01. I'm retiming this by frames if I'm like 3:23:01. Alright, so 9:40. 6. Yeah, I'm like, oh man. I came so close. That's gonna be 3:23. It's gonna be 3:23:02. Sorry, if you can like hack my computer and make it so the timer slows down by like a second or two, I'd feel pretty good. Or just give me credit for an extra couple deaths. I need 1 or 2 deaths more. That's how far off I am from a 3:22. You can't time Little Ethy's runs to frames. Because his frames are of an uneven time length. I feel like I'm one death off. The way I'm calculating it, I'm 1 death off. Alright, we can make this up. We have 40 deaths to make up 1 death. Ah, shake my hands out. I just got a low battery warning on my microphone. So it's going to be saving energy and beeping at me every minute. Oh my god. So stressful. I can't change it. Help. Thank you for the beep. Oh yeah. Just keep beeping at me. It's like a fire alarm going off in my apartment. Yeah, we're all killing Sawyer if this doesn't actually fucking stop. Uh, uh. That's so close. I just, I can't fuck up for like the next 3 minutes. Perfect. That one was frame perfect. That one was good too. That one might have been an extra frame. That's perfect. I just need 25 frame perfect tricks in a row and we'll get 322. His name is definitely pronounced Sawyer. I won't tell you how I know. Oh my god, I fucked up. It's definitely Sawyer. Alright, we got 14 deaths left. 13. I wish he would just tell us. That was perfect. Alright, that made up for a sloppier one earlier. That one was good, but not perfect. Alright, we're in range. I'm actually one death ahead of where I need to be. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. 322. You're Monkey Kirby. I've had to go faster for the last 25 minutes to meet my goal. Alright, when will it stop? Stop, please. Alright. 22. Ah. Oh, I'm so tired. We did it.